Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Sebastian Struller, and today we want to talk about a global loop and why, if you are affected by burnout symptoms and anxiety symptoms, panic attacks, and in need to use sleeping medication, why you are affected by that global loop. All or everything in life is a loop, a repeating muster. And in our life, sooner or later, we join a workplace, our job. And within this workplace, within your job, you start performing that job. And the person who perform the job is not necessarily you, what you define as yourself. The person who perform the job is a version of you performing the required performance within this job and within this company. They call it like this, right? Rating and estimate your performance bonus, and so on. But everyone around you in that company, in your work field, also performing. But performance is not life. And performing is not living. We don't want to judge decisions. We don't want arguments why you do so. We just want to look at what we are in, why we are in, and what does it mean for our health and especially our mental health. We are at a point that far over 80% of all employees globally talking about experiencing burnout symptoms. While all companies talking about how happy their employees are and what they offer for happy, enjoying their work employees. At the end of the year, statistic is always correct. Sometimes you need 2 years or 5 years for a specific statistic. But if a statistic is offered over 1 or more years of measurement, the statistic is mostly correct. But you're never the statistic. You are over or under the statistic. If we both sell, you sell for 100, I for nothing, we both sell on average for 50. But I have nothing from this statistic. But the statistic is correct anyway. And if over 80% of people have the risk or suffer from burnout symptoms, then is it correct? And even if you say, not in my company, this may be correct, then is it double in the next one? And so on. Where exactly is the global loop we are in? Before 1990, we had no or extremely small statistics about burnout, depression, panic attacks, use of sleeping medication, and so on. In the 80s and in the 70s, there were, on our major problems today, no statistics and no measurements at all, or really, really small. That means it was not obvious or no need to track that. Official numbers about depression and anxiety, sleeping medication use, antidepressant, and so on, starting from the 1990s. And from the 1990s till now, we have a rise in all that fields: depression, anxiety, panic attacks, use of antidepressant, use of sleeping medication, use of anti-anxiety medication, and so on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700% more by today than in 1990. That means the use, for example, of antidepressant and use of sleeping medication increase in the last 40 years by 4, 5, 6, 700%. What was the difference back then and today? Your job is to identify the loop, your loop, not the global one. And if you want me to help you with that, I work online or directly in Chiang Mai in Thailand. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.